We have to look at the other actions that you guys should be noticing. If let's say she's on her phone more and not paying attention to you. If let's say she's hiding things come up, secrets are coming up, maybe she's being more mysterious, maybe she's not talking to you simply as much. So take it like this. If you're in the same room and she's over here on this couch, stayed on this couch, cracked a few jokes, and then said, I gotta head out, what does that tell you? What I do, fellas. So today's video is all about how to know her mood. So basically to figure out what she's feeling, I'm gonna help you guys today with some of the things that I say to help you guys figure it out. So I know sometimes some girls might give you like one body language that's giving, oh yeah, do this, like, you know, like give me that space or something, and then the next she's crying and then she wants you to come back, and then it could get so confusing because she doesn't even know what she feels a lot of the time. So a lot of these things we're gonna talk about in this video plus more things, and I'm so ready to get started. So give this video a huge thumbs up, and fellas, we can get on the line right after this. If you book your consultation, we could talk about whatever that is going on in your life, and consultations can be about anything. Could be fun, could be about her as well. It starts at 15 minutes, goes all the way until an hour, and bundle deals are available, so check that link out down below. Now into this whole how you could figure out what is she feeling in that moment. And remember, sometimes just like you guys, females can be feeling with their mind, right? But they could also ignore their heart. So let's just say she loves you and stuff, but let's just say she has a strong ego, right? Let's just say she got a big ego, you know? So if she has a big ego, she could really be like, I hate that I loved you. She could be like, you know, we have a hate-love relationship, but really what it is that the love that she has for you is not strong enough for her to, let's say, put her pride to the side. Let's say try to figure out, oh yeah, you know, like let me try to talk to him, let me tell him this, and let me see if there's something wrong with me. So with that just being said, a lot of times females, either they don't know what they really want or what they really feel, or a lot of times they're just ignoring what their heart is really telling them or what they really love. So the other thing you can keep in mind with that when you guys are dealing with her is that you have to give her space. You have to give her time. When she's over here trying to just figure out what she wants to do with you, a lot of times she's thinking like, do I even want this guy, right? So she might be, for some girls, thinking about her options. So maybe her ego makes her feel like, oh, I could get a new guy right away, right? So let's just say you guys get into a fight, and I'm gonna get into like a specific main thing we're gonna talk about. We're gonna kind of talk about when she's pushing you away, sort of. But let's just say, for example, right now, if you guys got into a fight and she decides to say things like, I'm done with you and I just don't want to talk to you, stay over there type of stuff. And so now you're trying to figure out like what to do next. You know, we've been together for so long, things like that. If she's now moving on to say things like, you know, I have other guys that will take me, I have other guys that will do things that you don't do. And then fellas, of course, we have to look at the other actions that you guys should be noticing. If let's say she's on her phone more and not paying attention to you. If let's say she's hiding things come up, secrets are coming up, maybe she's being more mysterious, maybe she's not talking to you simply as much. Just things along those lines are now telling you, oh, her mood is I'm not feeling you. Her mood is actually I'm not really into you. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be times where we're going to talk about her mood being, let's just say, really happy around you. Let's say her mood is giving you, oh yeah, come closer. And those are also when you're really showing that you're around her a lot and you're actually in love. And those times, that's the good vibe. But because of the topic of this video of like when you're not understanding what her mind is saying and what her feelings are like, this is where it's like the pushing away vibe is really hard to tell. So now let's just say you have her telling you, I don't want you around me. That mood is actually telling you flat out, like, give me that space. Now, let's just say her body language is closed, right? So it's closed off to you. So it's like maybe her hands are actually crossed. Maybe she looks away, rolls her eyes. Maybe she actually talks to you in a certain tone. Maybe she doesn't talk to you at all. So a lot of times a girl is actually flat out by her actions. And this is why I say you have to really pay attention to her actions. And if you really want to find out what she actually wants in the bedroom, you could go ahead and do that by clicking the link down below and watching all those Patreon videos. There's a whole lot of them, and it's not just about what she wants in the bedroom, but there is other videos out there that you guys will not be able to see on YouTube. So do click that link and check them out. But right back into, if let's just say her mood is giving you I'm not wanting you, like based on what she said, based on she's actually pushing you away, The next thing is that if you're trying to figure out, oh, does she actually want me? Or if it's done, it's going to be following with, if let's say you guys hang out now and she's still on the same tip, if she's still doing things such as, oh, friend zoning you, kind of laughing at your jokes, kind of showing you like, hey, you know, you're not that funny, also kind of like staying away. So take it like this. If you're in the same room and she's over here on this couch, stayed on this couch, cracked a few jokes, and then said, I gotta head out, what does that tell you? Her mood is given, I'm not feeling you. But then if we look at it this other way where, okay, she's now consistent, her body language is actually calming down, and this is where you slowly start understanding what she's like, what type of girl she's like, if she's gonna be quick with you, if she's a quick girl, things like that, if she's gonna be the type to be in a relationship, or does she still want to be out there, or does she want to still, you know, be single, just alone, just talking to herself, you know, just focus on herself type of stuff. So if that's just the case for the girl that you're dealing with, that's you figuring out her mood. So you're really look at it like this. You're figuring out the type of girl that you're dealing with based on her. Like, you're not going to know just on, okay, I met this girl today and that's it. You're going to know based on in that moment, observing her. So when you're observing her and you're observing her behavior, you're observing her actions, you're going to now get the answer of, okay, I get that she's not in her mind actually feeling me. So it's really about y'all acknowledging the fact that you know, okay, she's actually upset in this moment. It's also you guys acknowledging that if you say something such as, what's wrong with you? She's going to tell you things like, I'm okay, or leave me alone. So it's now back to you guys knowing that space is going to be key. You guys have to go ahead and pull away. That's when you guys know there's no other way around it, because now you see what she's telling you is clear. So sometimes with some fellas, they will ignore this girl saying like, I'm okay, or leave me alone. And they'll ignore it to add like, well, you know, are you sure? Or they'll come back around like, hey, let's do something. Those things you don't have to do. Your best bet when you're trying to figure out her mood is going based on her actions. So she could tell you I'm fine, and y'all, like I said, that fine is not really gonna be she's fine. Her words aren't gonna be what she's really feeling most times, right? Her words are gonna be what's gonna make her cope with the situation. So you now figuring out her mood, if you really want to figure out what's her mood like, as in if she wants you, she wants to be around you, if she's okay now, it's gonna be right back to the space. And space is so key. Sometimes y'all also like discard that too. After discarding, you know, she showed you that she's not feeling you that much, or you're not acknowledging that she's been telling you, you know, leave me alone, or I'm okay. So those things are giving, yes, she is pushing you away as well, but it's also giving you that if you are pushing her away, you're gonna now have her not want you at all. In other words, you're not figuring out her mood by being there and trying to figure it out. You're figuring out by you're reading her body language. When she says something, if it doesn't make sense, right back to just take her body language only. And if it's telling you her body language is giving, you gotta stay over there. She's not okay in this moment. You have her mood figured out. And then in the future videos, we'll talk about when you sit down and talk to her, and then how you could talk to her, the things that you could say to her, because those are the other ways you'll figure out her mood. But first, she has to maybe calm down. And then also, if it's willing to talk to you, she has to be, of course, back to wanting to sit down, to be willing to talk to you. And then the expressing and talking and figuring out her mood will go on from there. All right. So those videos will still come out. Y'all let me know what types of videos y'all want to see, the part 2s. And then, of course, y'all know if you want to get on the line, we can go ahead and do it during a consultation. That link is down below, and Patreon link is down below. Check out all those videos, and y'all will see me in my next video. Bye, y'all. And fellas, the Elevate hoodie is available in gray. You can go ahead and purchase it by clicking the link down below. And y'all, it is embroidered stitch, very high quality, and it is Champion. Y'all see the logo right there. You can have this hoodie for over 10 years, fellas. Make sure you do take care of it. When you go ahead and dry it, you can go ahead and hang it out on your balcony if you have a balcony, or your backyard if you have that. Fellas, this hoodie does come in black as well, so you can go ahead and get it in black, and there is t-shirts available. So once more, click that link down below. Get your Elevate hoodie, elevate your life by clicking that link down below.